Okay, so you run a quick Google search, maybe for a customer service number. Seems harmless, right? Everyday stuff.
Yeah, but today, our sources are showing how that one simple click, it can lead straight to a pretty sophisticated cyber heist.
Like that case in Muzaffarpur. A resident lost, what, 3.5 lakh? Just like that.
Exactly. And what's really striking is how these criminals mix basic tricks, social engineering, with some quite complex tech.
So that's our mission for this deep dive then, to really break down the tactics.
That's it. We'll look at these recent cases, specifically how they use things like remote access apps, but also look at the broader picture, like these cross-border impersonation scams.
All right, let's start with that first one, the remote access heist. This involved Mohammed Nashad Alam.
Right. He was just trying to sort out a delayed medicine delivery. So he did what most of us would do.
Googled the Courier company's customer care number,
And the number he found. Well, it wasn't the company's. It linked straight to fraudsters.
and then came the setup. How did they sort of reel him in?
Well, this is where it gets clever, psychologically speaking. They didn't ask for a huge sum up front. First, just a tiny transfer.
Okay.
According to the complaint, just 5 rupees. They called it an emergency fee to verify his account.
5 rupees. That seems tiny.
It is tiny, but it's not about the money that stage. It's a test, a compliance test.
Ah, I see. Get him to follow one small instruction.
Exactly. If you'll follow instructions and enter bank details for €5, you've kind of lowered your guard. They know you're willing to engage.
That makes sense. It's alarming how simple that hook is. But if the main goal is getting remote access, why not just send the dodgy app link right away? Why the Euro 5 test?
Good question. It's about building that tiny sliver of, well, maybe not trust, but established interaction before the really crucial step.
Okay.
So after he made that euro payment, then came the WhatsApp message, and in it was an APK file.
Right, the disguised customer support application. And an APK file, just so everyone listening understands, means you're installing software directly, bypassing the official app store.
Precisely. You're sidestepping all the normal security checks.
That's the critical technical mistake then.
Absolutely. Installing that unofficial APK that gave the criminals complete remote access to Mr. Alam's phone.
Wow, so they could see everything.
Everything. Monitor his screen, grab banking logins, maybe even intercept OTPs. They manipulated his accounts and eventually took $3,050,200.
Across 7 transactions, the report said, it's really weaponizing convenience, isn't it? The ease of search, the ease of messaging apps.
That's a perfect way to put it. Weaponizing convenience.
So that covers the technical fraud pathway, but you mentioned authorities see this as part of something bigger, involving international numbers.
Yes, there's a broader pattern, and this is where we see a slightly different technique emerge. Less tech, more direct impersonation.
Okay, tell us about that.
So connect this to the other example. A teacher, Noor Fatima, she lost 18,000 tauna.
How did that happen?
She got a call. The number started with +92, which is Pakistan's country code.
An international call, okay.
And the person on the line claimed to be a bank officer. Very aggressive, apparently. Said her debit card had expired, needed details immediately.
Ah, the urgency tactic, creating panic.
Exactly. It pushes people into making rash decisions. In the Alam case, the urgency was maybe the delayed medicine, pushed along by that small fee. Here, it's the fear of a blocked bank card.
So, different methods. One uses an APK file for remote access. The other uses a phone call and pure pressure.
But both rely heavily on creating fear or pressure and exploiting how much we depend on digital services and banking.
Which brings us to the warnings from authorities based on these incidents. What are they emphasizing?
2 main things, really. First, be incredibly careful when you search online for any kind of customer service number. Double check it. Maybe go directly to the official website instead of trusting the first search result.
Good advice. And the second?
Never, ever download unfamiliar applications onto your phone, especially if they come as an APK file through messages like WhatsApp. Stick to the official app stores. Those are your basic but crucial defenses.
So let's pull this together for you, the listener. We started with a simple Google search, something we all do.
And we saw how it could lead to either losing a huge amount, like 3.5 lakh, through technical manipulation, or a smaller but still significant amount, like 18,000, through direct impersonation and panic.
The common thread seems to be exploiting our reliance, maybe even our trust, in these everyday digital tools.
The core insight, I think, is that these scams essentially weaponize the very convenience that makes these tools useful.
And here's a final thought, maybe a bit unsettling. The police, the authorities, they acknowledge these patterns. There are public awareness campaigns all the time.
Yeah, and yet, these sophisticated scams involving remote access, international numbers, they keep working. It makes you wonder, doesn't it?
What does it suggest about maybe the digital systems themselves? Or just the sheer scale and organization of modern fraud?
Or perhaps it suggests something about us. How easily our trust in the digital world, our reliance on search engines and messaging, can be flipped into a major vulnerability. Maybe the real security layer isn't just technology, it's that moment of hesitation before you click, before you download, before you trust that urgent voice on the phone.
A sobering thought to end on. Vigilance is key.